Well, they just tell me conditions change. Double 07 in my wagon.
That's the Super Bowl channel. He's probably shooting over that area.
I heard a big brother say 007, man, but it's rough out there. At 714, got my ears. 007 downtown, they know how, still stood by.
Those are beamers. And I know what those are. That is a beam. When they started kicking the amplifier, the modulation is kicking higher. It is definitely a Roger beat on a Galaxy radio. It could be something else.
I couldn't make it in tell of that. I heard the cat digging in Suburban in the South. I heard the cat digging down in the Carolinas. But all in one, it sound like a stereo Rex. 007 in the Buckeye reading the mail.
Mine never used to sound like that in Hollywood, Florida back several years ago. That beeping sound, that's the kind of modulation he was pumping, 5,000 watts.
Hello, 5 Alive, Cold Chain, says rough in the Buckeye 007. Could not have heard you, 5 Alive, Cold Chain, Buckeye Holiday, where you go?
But he was definitely pumping hard like that, bleeding over my TV. But this shouldn't affect anything in this generation anyway. But he used to sound like that all the time. But I can tell you his handle used to be, I talked to him before, several years ago. Not several years ago, but back in 1998. On a mobile radio about a mile from my house in Hollywood, Florida. He was called Greenie, that's what his name was. He was actually on channel 33 a lot of times. That was his favorite channel, channel 33 that I know. The guy was on sideband or he heard me on there once. It was on AM back then. There was like some neighbor that died down the street a few weeks ago. That happened back then. And we were talking all about the conversation. He knew this person right down the block. This guy was like, back in the day, he had like 3 to 4 element. I think it was like a 3 element antenna he had. And the tower was not even that tall. It's like 25 feet or 30 feet. But you could hear him bleeding on the TV back in those days. In the years of 1993 through 98, but he was getting contacts all the way from Australia, what I know, on CB radio in New Zealand. But that kind of guy who hits a beep like that, he usually is on some big element antenna. He's probably pumping at least maybe around between 5,000 to 6,000 watts or more. Probably maybe 50,000 watts. From Ohio, hitting about 400 miles away, that's pretty good. He's pulling in my direction beam, or I'm on his backside of the beam, you can hear it. This is on a speaker wire, I can hear it on this thing. He's probably here a lot further than we are. Some of those amplifiers have switches, you can turn up the sound, has a pre-sound, you can hear him far away pretty good. He amplifies the sound, you can hear it. He has a good pill on his radio, but I like to sound one of those kind of guys, that'd be awesome. So I can get this.
Cold Chain say they don't need to be on the Super Bowl then. They sensitive, tell them to go out to Channel 9. Bye, bye, bye.
Check 26. We're gonna check.
Hello, Wild Georgia. 999 in the Great Lakes on the mail.
That's the Super Bowl right now. We're gonna go back to the channel here. Let's check channel 15. Channel 15 is usually up in 27135.
Yeah.
There we go.
You're fine. Come on in. I'll go in behind you.
That sounds like truckers to me. That's not Skip. I'm gonna go back down to Super Bowl in a second. So I can give you some of those channels where the skip might be on channel 15, channel 6. Let's see, my channel 11. Wow.
Hello, Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt in Georgia. If you got a grip, if you got a small copy, Thunderbolt in Georgia.
I like that audio that guy had. Dayton, Georgia, or Dayton, Ohio. He sounds really good. If he could point that beam toward me, that'd be awesome. He sounds like quality HD quality. That's the kind of stuff I like.
Hello, Thunderbolt in Georgia, my home state, Peak State. 0757, your homeboy in the Buckeyes clear.
Georgia's right between me. He's probably heading towards somewhere down toward that area. He's sitting between Ohio, because Ohio's not far from Tennessee. It's to the north of me. And it's actually pointing the beam southbound.
Thunderbolt, I can tell you a time when I-16 stopped and met us. I-16 stopped in Meta, Georgia. Now it goes all the way through to Savannah.
It's fading out because he's moving his beam right now. You can hear it. He's pointing toward Georgia. Or it could be... If he had a beam, he'd be blowing pretty bad down this area. 'Cause I'm pretty close by him now. About at least 2 hours away. I think he's circling around the whole beam. That's what he's trying to get to it. Yeah, skip's starting to kick in on the Super Bowls. Usually the West Coast guys out in California are the most loudest ones out there I've seen. They do have a lot of big stations out there. They're trying to hit the most skip where they're hitting at. That's why they're pointing the beams that way. When they hear more activity, that's where they're hitting that way. I wish I had one of those big beamers like that. Fading out again, fading back in. That's how it happens. They're probably pointing the other direction or it blowed out. I'm gonna stop this video soon. There it goes. Might get something. Give it time. He'll point his beam the other way. You'll be able to hear him. Alright, I'm gonna let you go. Just wanted to run some video gates on here earlier today. Please donate down below if you guys got Bitcoin, Litecoins, and all that. There's a wallet you can download. See if we get some skip rolling in. So, yeah, we need to hit some good channels on this one, but I'm sure there's a lot of skips on this whole bands. If I was a skipper, I would definitely use every band on the whole entire system to make sure you guys get good quality beams, or even on speaker wire, what do you expect? That's why I can hear you guys that way. But if I was a skipper, I would definitely use every band, the whole entire 27 megahertz, even upper and lower side band too. So you guys get some better quality skips on it. But you gotta stick with the proper bands. That's where a lot of people hook up on that one. Pretty good. Yeah, use the whole 40 channel band. Use something that you guys want to hit your skips on or hit on that. I'm hearing him hitting, because I'm on speaker wire, I'm pointing southwest direction. I'm pointing in the west direction now. Yeah, a lot of Ohio people. Ohio's like 400 miles away. Probably 800 miles. About 400 at least. Okay, I'm gonna stop. He's on the backside beam. He's pointing south, I think. I can hear him on the speaker wire. Okay, I'm going to stop this video and continue another channel soon.